close the YouTube down, I guess, and then open it up again to show that it shows the new thumbnail. I'm guessing. Close that, open it, go to live. Okay, there it is there. Oh no, I thought I got a bit excited then. She's up. Nice. Hey folks, how you doing? Very warm welcome to Miami. Of course, I'm. This is a little farewell to my amazing members. Signing off in Miami after 3 fantastic days, got to say. Some great memories over the last few days. We are at the railroad tracks, positioned down by the very famous position here in Miami, which is very popular with spotters here at the furniture store. So pretty warm here this afternoon, a bit of cloud coverage but nothing excessive. It's quite light on the ground in terms of flow, in terms of traffic. I am hopeful that we might get 1 or 2 freighters coming out from the cul-de-sacs, as I call them. This is 3 rather large freight divisions down here. As you can see, the tails for LATAM, of course. Over there might be a cargo jet 767. There's a cargo jet 767. There's a 747 tail long range, and I think that's Cathay Pacific. Didn't land too long ago, but there is a jumbo tail which I see the tip of just there. So we'll have to see what comes out. Of course, this is runway 09. Same operations as Heathrow on this particular runway. There are 3 other runways in operation. Runway 12, which we will see aircraft landing. It's a sort of like intersecting diagonal runway, ends at the end of runway 09/27. They're on 09 operations at the moment. And of course, you've got runway 8 left and 8 right over the other side of the airfield. I don't think we ever got to the bottom of it, did we? With Avianca and their green liveried 330. and whether that's a sort of like a biojet or something. They're okay, there we go. Sebastian Turner is a brand new member. Welcome, Sebastian. Brand spanking new. Still got the cellophane on. A little update for our members. Did get a little bit excited last night, didn't we? It looked like we were going to be flying back on American Airlines flagship 777. Did also find out that apparently they've got brand new IFE and cabin inside that jet. With 4K screens and all that kind of funky stuff, but it didn't take long before we were disappointed that they changed the operations on that aircraft. She's flying out tonight at 8 something to somewhere else. So Sao Paulo, it is what it is, isn't it? It would have been a real honour. So I'll probably still nip up to see the flight crew tonight if I get the chance. But a little bit disappointed. But hey, listen, not going to let it put a dampener on 3 amazing days that we've had. Aidan Campbell highlighting environmental themes like United for Biodiversity, showcasing their commitment to sustainability and the planet is what that 330 is all about. That colour of that 330, spirit going high. These guys, I've just read literally that they are desperately trying to return leased aircraft or planned leased aircraft to the lease. Oh, there's another one, look. Parked up half of their fleet. And the crazy thing is, get this, before I say Steve Hayes is upgraded to first class. Okay, we've got Cargo Lux inbound. Interesting. Can you believe that aircraft 3 years old or less, NEOs and some CEOs as well, they're parking those jets up and scrapping them. The plan is to scrap them because they're worth a lot more to be parted out rather than on the ground doing nothing for the lease company. So it's crazy times, isn't it, for that you would expect that. But yeah, Spirit in a really bad position at the moment. I did hear that they've unfurloughed some of their flight crews, I believe, by quite a considerable number as well. So it's just an ongoing thing with Spirit Airlines, isn't it? Mike Weaver, yeah, it was a kick below the belt. Welcome everybody. CLX 8 747 400 Aaron Thomas. What's that? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is nice. It's almost got a BA look about it. Nice little freighter. Oh, who's X? Sky High Cargo. Yeah, but the other one's completely blank. This has got some markings of its previous operator on, and it's almost looking kind of BA-ish in a way. Not the tail, obviously, but maybe United or something like that. Aaron Thomas, going to be heavy rain on Tuesday. Beverly George, 737-300 Aaron Thomas. Pup, Jerry, do you only have one mic on? No, I've got 2 mics on. Yeah. Yes. Yes, doing the Irish runs, West Atlantic, yeah, wow. Sam Beck, there we go, ex-West Atlantic. Yeah, we probably did catch that airside live at EMA. Yeah, and I did yesterday as well, Gilly. I did yesterday as well. It's not good, man. It's not good. But we'll deal with that later. But I'm telling you now, I just listened to yesterday's, and yeah, no, it's not. That's just, yeah, no, it is. Pup, yeah, I've got you, mate. I don't know, but you know, I'm not going to go fiddling around with it now. Fiddling about. Thomas New Max, that was, that just touched down. Sucrus. The square in the air. Are you using Starlink Mini? Negative. Square in the air. We're using, so that's going out of runway 8, that jet there. McGregor 1980 enjoyed the Miami show. Silly question, what is the most used aircraft? Maybe I think the A320. Yes, it's a toss-up between the 320 family and the 737, really, isn't it? Globally, I know that the 320, the Airbus family, Airbus 320 family, is the most, has overtaken the 737. Of course, the 737 ruled the roost for many, many years, and even beyond when the 320 came into production and was flying. But over the years, steadily, the A320 has, especially with the variants that they've offered up, have that's an 8 departure as well. Check. Yes, we have tested Starlink, and as it stands at the moment, we're very happy with it. As it also stands, we don't need Starlink on our international trips, purely because we have enough connectivity with the Teradek system that we use, along with our 2 or 3 modems, additional modems that we use. So yeah, Starlink's great for things like road trips, back home, that kind of thing. But at the moment, we're all good. American 56 scheduled to depart 10:05 p.m. and that will be us. Heineken John. Possibly. All Dave Earl. Yes, it says it on the merch store. Dave Earl. Last posting dates for the merchandise store. Make sure you pay attention to that, folks, if you're looking to. I think it's today, isn't it, Julie? Okay, today is the last day for merchandise for Christmas delivery, folks. Please make sure that you. We don't want you being let down, or whoever you buy it for, at least. Nice. LL on 12, that's the diagonal runway. Runway 12. And of course we were staying at the Blue Lagoon, the Hilton Blue Lagoon, which overlooks the south side of the terminus, including the international terminal building, which is where that where you can see that tower. I think that's a ground tower. The main tower is this one here, because he can overlook the entire field. So I think it's just one tower, whereas the other ones are ground operations, which are right the way over there. And of course you've got Metal Mickey over there. And of course yesterday we caught the DC-8 landing on this runway, which we were very fortunate to see. Still a little bit of debate about the Samaritan's Purse. For certain, this Samaritan's Purse DC-8 is going to be saved by the company themselves, because they feel that it served them well, and the Lord Jesus Christ. Uh, 767s they've got as well. What, today? Okay, folks, you might want to stick around as well, because this is a fantastic position that we will, I'm hoping, I'm assuming, that we're going to get the BA 380 landing on a little bit later. How far out is she? Hadley Pepin, hello. Paul Skilling, Feather Duster, Jay Mank, Tony O'Reilly. The Uncle B Sim channel, Gordon Freeman, Avro Arrow, Square in the Air. I use my Starlink Mini all over the world. I'm travelling to Miami again in January. Yeah, fantastic. The only thing with Starlink is it's quite sensitive. You go under a bridge, bang, it goes off. Because it's obviously highly reliant on the sky, of a full view of the sky. It can be tilted and angled, that kind of thing, if you're on if it's attached to the side of a building, for example. A bit like the old sky satellites of years gone by. Debbie is flying into Miami tomorrow on VS5. There we go. Bob Shalboy, Americans still operate the Miami to Heathrow flight last night, but just as a different flight number for some reason. Oh, okay, so it was cancelled, and then, but obviously the flight number was cancelled. But Lowlander, American 777 next on 9. Samaritan Purse DC-8 update was in GSO overnight to ice fog in Virginia. Headed to Lynchburg today. I'm driving past Sam Purse HQ in the next hour, and that's coming from Kells Redburn. Dave Earl, fair play. He's keeping it under wraps, literally. In from Cancun. Sweet. Penny Haskins in the merch dates guaranteeing USA delivery. I guess so, yeah. Okay, 7th for the USA. Okay, all right. Okay, it's just across the board. We've done it for today. That it is across the world. Yes. For that covers everything. Zane City Queen. Good afternoon to you, Diane 78. Aidan Campbell, timestamp for DC08, please, guys. Aidan Campbell, DC8, yesterday afternoon. I don't know if anybody can help us on that one. Yeah. Dillis, thanks for my heads up. And Jerry and Julie just ordered my Miami and Anchorage t-shirts. Yeah, two of the good ones, man. I do like the graphics on those two t-shirt options. Just keeping my eye on the freight terminals over there. There are other freight terminals as well. Of course, there's another freighter stand over the other side of those buildings there, the other side of the maintenance section there. Nice. He wore a diamond. Shalvoy, Meta for Miami, temperature 83 degrees, winds 13 from 1 to 0 degrees. Ceiling is broken cloud at 3,800 feet. Aerolíneas Argentinas going out on runway 8. Bells, there we go. Penny Haskins, thank you for Miami. Stu and crew, Paul Skilly. Yeah, we've had some memorable moments over the last few days, I've got to say. One in particular down here, but kind of interestingly enough led to us benefiting from it, because it just meant that we were able to go and exchange the, I think they call it a van, don't they? Do they call it a van, these cars with minivan with multiple seats in them? That's what we were given when we arrived, but we went and exchanged it yesterday for a pickup for this Silverado. Yeah, people carrier, yeah. Rab H's driving duties are complete. nice cool breeze, I've got to be honest with you, even though the sun is no. Can you? Aidan Campbell Lufthansa 747 ETA 1503. We've got to stick around for that, haven't we? Arrow watched the 2019 stream. Jerry was wearing an early version of the Blueprint tee, long sleeve slip tee. I remember that, with an A340 graphic on it, very sharp. Yes, I remember that, Avro. And we have, of course, revised those Blueprint designs now, made it a bit more blueprinty. But yes, Lowlander Cargo Lux 747 due in 20 minutes, folks. So stick around if you like your jumbos and you want to see one up close touching down. These fantastic tight touchdown shots here. Well, it's the end of that road. I mean, yes, I am. Yeah. Of the other one, whatever that is. Oh, Aaron Thomas got a DHL 777 inbound 20 minutes. Nice. I like a DHL triple. Well, it's 57th, wasn't it? Aviation Louis, I think, yeah, I kind of do like the Avianca green. Hawk on the barbed wire fence. Did I miss the hawk on the barbed wire fence? I think I may have done. Stratocaster. There's the hawk. There he is. There he is, and there he is. Beautiful bird, man. Look at him. Wow. Sparrowhawk. He's found something, and look, he's got a mousey. He's got a mousey. Stratocaster, $5 super chat. What great Miami and Fort Lauderdale shows. I appreciate your passion for aviation. Stratocaster, thank you so much. And then yes, indeed, that's what it's all about: passion, commitment, and trying my damnedest to keep everybody entertained, as well as myself. But thank you. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale yesterday was fantastic. Members, go back and check that out from yesterday. Atlas Air 747 carrying the Miami Dolphins, who are playing today, I think. Kick-off in around about 10 minutes or something like that, isn't it? 17-hour football game, 45-hour half-time. Gary Sutton enjoyed the Fort Lauderdale visit. I think you've got more pilot waves there than anywhere you've been. Oh, okay. I only recall seeing one, but I do have this little tiny monitor, so I think you saw more than what I did. Lucky you, Sue. Lucky you. Super Ted, I think there's a rocket launch from the Cape at 4:40 your time. Well, we won't see it, not from here. We have discussed that in the past, haven't we? But it's just the trajectory and all that kind of stuff. Hello, where are you going? What are you doing? Are you on tow? You are not, are you? You've got your slats and flaps extended. You're coming out here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Nice. Bits and pieces. What's going on with the zoom? I don't know. It's absolutely fine, isn't it? American Kestrel per Merlin app. Yeah, Rav, we're aware of that. We're just there's nothing we can do. There's firmware updates, and we're just going to have to look into it when we get back to London. So apologies for that. Yes, 100%. No, 100%. I looked at it back. Yeah. There's zoomies. Got a couple of lizards playing zoomies there, or probably fighting each other off for a mate. Already. Yeah, it may be a device specific thing, because let me just say something, and I don't want to get into a big discussion about this, but I never ever, I don't have to turn the mics on and put the settings in every time I go live. The mics, all I do is I just turn them on. The settings remain the same. So there may be a device-specific issue at the moment, which some people are. I mean, I personally listened back to yesterday's show on my phone, which is an iPhone, and it sounded muffled, like it's sounding now. It's not its normal crispness. So yeah, apologies to anybody who is experiencing the muffledness. We will. Yes, we have got an issue with the other set of mics. We've been running on one set of mics this trip as well. The other set of mics have, having a funny 5 minutes, and we can't figure it out. So we've tried everything. Claire Bicknell sounds okay through my headphones. Yes, Sue. It was to the point where I even thought, Jilly, that maybe this mic up front wasn't working. Andoig. I think it's Andoig. Order in, thanks for the heads up on delivery. Orders are being literally put through by Jilly as we speak, folks. Ian R, audio okay for me. Emma Seymour. Emma Seymour has really enjoyed watching. Delta 757 next landing 2 hours late. Panamanian registered DHL 767, Kevin Miller saying. Sound perfect where he is. beauty. Oh, she's long, she's long, she's long. Yeah, she's very long. Krugash. Runway looks a little flat, but he's liking it as well. Aaron Thomas 767 heavy. Kev Miller sent. Oh yeah. So keeping an eye on the tails. Keeping an eye on the tails. The jumbo tail. Just right opposite me there. And that's in a cul-de-sac. I think that's Maersk, maybe Maersk. That it's 767 there, possibly. Cargo jet tail, but LATAM winglets on that 767. More LATAM jets off there in the distance. That tail there might be... Oh, nice. Does, I know. I mean, I could do a little experiment and take the dead cat off. I've taken the dead cat off now. See if that makes it any crisper. Let's just see if that makes that any crisper. 1 2 1 2. Putting the dead cat back on. DHL 777, next arrival on 9. Steph Bird trying to figure out where Jerry is on Flight Radar 24 airport map. Look at the left-hand side, Steph Bird, runway 09 is what you're looking at, or the entry to runway 09. You'll see the furniture store there. Well, you'll literally see the end of the street here. Oh, okay. Woody Glenn 999 super chat, been in Lurker's Lounge most of this trip. Awesome mix of streams, well done J&G. Here's funds for a coffee, not BA muck. Safeway flighty home. Thank you so much to you, Woody Glenn. We all like a Woody Glenn, don't we? I like a Woody Glen, especially mushroom season, where you go in there and find some, well, it's just a nice, you know, no, wood bluets and oyster mushrooms and stuff like that. Woody Glen, sound has been okay through my Bluetooth hearing aids. There we go. VJ Verdi, inbound aircraft coming from New York, touching down at around 8:30 p.m. Oh, American 475 then ready for its rotation to London. Okay, so our aircraft, yeah. Yeah, you could try and get me a sort of like just a £4 or something to leave. So. Let me have a look. Oh, okay, that D-Link wasn't in. D-Link was out. Yeah. L&M Cargolux 747, 10 minutes. Peter Wilson, this is such a great place to stream from. Why don't you next time hire one of those big American campers and park it there for 3 days? We want some variety, Peter, and I don't think I'd be able to hack it for 3 days in a camper van. I know what you mean, but I know it sounds great, doesn't it? Nice DHL triple, here we go. Still got to stand on the roof though. Little experiment, folks. Oh yes, that's a 767. Right, let's just see if this. Okay, I'm going to stick the Lavalier in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's with the Lavalier in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that time 767, pushing. Now make sure you push facing southwest, please, sir or madam. Oh. Emma, right. Great view days in Miami and Florida. Can't hear any issues with the sound on my TV, but I have stable volume set to auto. YouTube settings. Oh, this doesn't look promising. Oh, I don't know, hold on a minute. Come on, mate. Oh, okay, P white. 0 difference with the mic. Okay, all right. We tried. Looks like she's pushing in this direction. Pixelated Valaris. like a plan, yeah. Tupper01 is a brand new member. Welcome, Tupper. Bob Shalvoy. I've read that the passengers pay for the operation of the airplane and the cargo makes the profit. Passengers pay for the operation of the airplane and the cargo makes the profit. Bob Shalvoy. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, with passenger operations. There is profit to be made from freight, yes, most definitely. The passenger side of it, if it was left to its own devices, would probably be a loss, I would imagine. However, of course, airlines, I read a very interesting thing yesterday. See, I never stop reading. Article about an article VJ C-17 just off the coast of Miami, currently 4,000 feet, Miami inbound by the looks of it. You can hear those engines from here, listen to that. Delta, American and United. Obviously, continual battle for supremacy of the American skies, of which I think just having a look to see. Very interesting factoid about the revenue stream with I think it was Delta's American Express card, and I think that a high percentage of the profits come from the utilization of their credit cards. I think a lot of airlines operate that as well. Points schemes and all that kind of thing. That was basically an article about the 757 and the A321. Tapare, another DHL 777 in from Santiago, 4 minutes on 9. DHL 767 from Box. Like banks to the airlines. Cargo Lux in view now, Aaron Thomas saying. Not just yet, Aaron. No sight of the C-17 VJ. Feet. Is that coming in here then? Perhaps. Have a look out for that, GP. C-17. Apparently it's 1900 feet or something like that. Alan Dix 747, 2 out. Cargo Lux 8 mile final 09 Rab H. Okay, Aaron Thomas. Looks like it's a homestead. Yeah. I know I've got a good zoom, VJ, but not that. Love the way those things just sit on the mains. Kitties are waving and Charch is chewing. Oh, has he? Oh, pee or poo? Is it? Hold on a minute. So what? He's got some new ones, has he? Oh. Oh, this sounds good. Here we go. Big, big Queen. Thomas loves Cargo Lux, one of his favourite operators. Kevlar Kev, great picture, thanks mate. Better landing at the set, 767 C8. C-130 going into Fort Lauderdale. Hey, what about that? We only caught a glimpse of her yesterday, but DC-3 that we caught at Fort Lauderdale yesterday was active in the Normandy landings. I think it was. How crazy is that? David Sheffield. I remember when I started Big Jet TV, I thought, wow, I love the Cargolux 747. Where are we going to go to get one of those? And now we've seen them all over the place, haven't we? Europe, the United States. Maybe see one in Honolulu or something crazy like that. Anchorage, of course. Listen to her. The DC-3 landed 5 minutes before we got to Fort Lauderdale. Mark Abraham just ordered the TV magnets and TV mug, Big Jet TV mug. Cool. Kev Miller's got a Gemini 1/400th of this. Well, we don't know about that aviation in 4K. We're not 100% sure just yet. Because we know that the Samaritan's Purse has now, I believe, made its final flight into Virginia. But the one yesterday that we caught is not retiring, we believe. So, not the Samaritan's Purse. We're able to keep an eye on that Burger GP. Archie Aviation around about midday tomorrow, midday Monday we are arriving. Nick Gray, Cargolux 747 started with Jade Cargo in 2006. John Waltrop. Oh, this sounds decent. Oh yeah. Still running. 7200, the Trent 8s. Oh, new grey Jade Cargo of Fairbanks, Alaska. Are they still running? Never heard of them before. White 767-300 LATAM, 27 years old, inbound, 6 minutes. Thank you, Paul. Kieser and the Moo-Moos. Heading camp. Paul Skilling. Leave Screaming Emu is in the house. Didcot Twist 2767's next. Car spotter from Sweden. Good afternoon. Aaron Thomas. Next in is Prime Air 767. Morgan 747, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I was a little bit worried because somebody said, "What's up with the Zoom?" I'm a little bit confused about that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It was the heat haze, right? Okay, I got you. Avro Arrow, Miami this time, top draw. Can't thank you two enough for your commitment. Absolutely. It's what it's all about. You guys support the channel and we give back. Keeping an eye out for tail movement, always. 7th visit to Miami, this one. And next time we'll be straight into the pickup. Aidan Campbell, Virgin 339, 13 minutes. There we go. Awesome. Pub Quiz TV. Sound and vision. Oh, Hodgie, Cafe 747 on radar. Oh, don't go anywhere, folks. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Didcot Twist BA 380, not far behind Virgin 330. Yeah, I was. I know that we're not supposed to talk about sports, folks, but it was quite funny. The reason why we were kind of late today was because thank you to my members for allowing me to watch the Formula One today. It was on ESPN. I was completely unaware that there were two separate feeds for the Formula One on ESPN. So I watched Martin Brundle's grid walkabout on ESPN main channel, and that was all good. Everything was fine. I was like, okay, here we go. Then they went to advert, and then when they came back from advert, all of a sudden there was these 3 girls, literally girls. I mean, we're talking youngsters doing commentary and all these graphics like it was some kids program. I'm like, what's going on? I was like, no man, this is terrible. Little avatars and like questions like, you know, and God bless them, but their knowledge wasn't fantastic. And like, what's the reason for the planks? There's a bit of metal. What's the reason for the sparks? There's a bit of metal underneath. I mean, obviously there is a titanium plates that are attached to a plank. That's why it's called the plank, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, and I was like, no. And the commentary was just constantly going round and round in circles. I was like, oh, no, I'm going to watch the final. And it's like, and I've got this, you know. And anyway, I was like halfway through the race and I just thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a quick flick and just double check, make sure that that it's not on another channel. The main Sky feed commentary is not on another, and it was halfway through the race. So I missed half the race, had to watch it with like as if it was CBBC, the CBBS or whatever channel. It was Julie, I think, only just finished laughing on that one. But yeah, anyway, finally got Crofty and the usual crew, Brundle and all that lot. Not a very sort of like challenging race, to be honest with you. I mean, it was just tense, wasn't it, more than anything else? But it wasn't sort of like, you know, the usual thing that we want to see is racing, and it just doesn't happen these days. Hopefully, because the ground effect era is coming to a close and we will see some close racing, but they've been trying to do it for years and years and years, and it just hasn't worked, has it? Because no matter what happens, the very clever ground effect, aerodynamicists, was I watching ESPN Kids? Oh my God, that is just fantastic. Yeah, look at all the laughing faces. Thanks for that. Chili was like, yeah, write to ESPN and complain, and you know, and all that. I was centering all these sort of like overtake, and he was waving and like going, yeah, and all that. And I'm like, oh. No, yeah. Imagine if I'd have done, yeah. Thank God I didn't. Postman Pat. Ladies and gentlemen, Jumbo Jet coming out of runway 09. And also, a very busy little 737 that's been doing the rounds over the last few days. This is a great looking little jet. Next generation of the 737s. Not long after the advent of the CFM56 engine was made optional on the 737, changed the whole platform really for the 737 in terms of its range and capabilities, etc., etc. Oh, I was watching it for a good. Oh God, yeah. Oh, I was about 30 laps in, I think, something like that, or maybe even more than that. I was like, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. During the crew. Oh, look at this. Wallop. I love the way those elevators just shudder with the with the airflow, the disturbed airflow over the wing. It's like the DC-9 operations at Anchorage, this guy. In and out, in and out. Flaps and slats look very clean. Probably seen this numerous times, this 747. Chris Savage Big Jet TV for kids. Well, to be honest with you, joke about that. Watch this space, Chris. And it already is for kids, yeah. We get loads of parents come up to us and with their kids. Some of them shy, some not so. Hello, little fella. Hotel India 1089. Turn it and burn it, mate. Because it's nothing, I don't think there's, it's sort of like, you know, yeah, I know, I think it would do something considerably better than what the other ones he's got. We've got Jaina, is that Jaina? Is a returning first class member. Welcome back, Jaina. Gear went up on that 737. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Lufthansa 747, 54 minutes. Aidan Campbell. 737 off to Havana, Aaron Thomas, thanks. Hodgie, 34 years old, first delivered, operated for French Air Post, that 737. Wow. Margaret Burnett, Speedy Gonzalez. Kelk. Great livery on that jet, yeah. Yeah, but that's easy enough, isn't it? Gary Sibthorpe tuning in from a damp Cheshire, sorry. Tuning in from a dump. Sorry, mate. No flies or blue bottles floating about. Look at this. Double jumbo. Now this is interesting because this is obviously the Dash 8 Intercontinental Freighter with the GE-NX engine, same engine as the Dreamliner, different power settings and thrust settings, a lot lower I believe on these I think than the Dreamliner, because obviously it's got 4, or maybe it's the other way around, I don't know, but of course you'll notice the sound difference. Oh, it looks like Virgin's going in on 12, mate. Is this my food? No? Oh, really? Sorry, Virgin. Very smooth power-up delivery on the 747-8. Chunky the front wheels are, man. Same size as the mains. She's light, man. She must be very light. You can see the front wheel already wanting to go. Mind you, it's quite early. Short puddle jump to Houston, Donald Pungawi saying. Thank you, Donald. That's why. Very derated departure. Pop quiz. Shape of the back of those engines is the same as an owl's wings. It reduces noise nature knows. An owl's wings. Interesting, never heard that before. Okay, I thought they got the nose open. And the jumbo obviously got either a long piece of freight or are just shifting stuff, taking some stuff off of the front. A little bit coming off the back as well. Not something we see very often is the the hinge nose opening on the 747 freighters. Margaret Burnett, Air Canada 1179 may be circling over the ocean dumping fuel. Where's that gone out of then? Is that Fort Lauderdale? Is that the Fort Lauderdale Air Canada? EGPX 737 doesn't have fuel dumping capabilities as far as I know, possibly burning it off to prevent an overweight landing. It's a 737. Yeah, why? Is it breathing? Is it circling in squares? Okay, Nick Gray, Air Canada is a 737, I don't believe, yeah. Probably delay vectors while they work an issue before returning to Fort Lauderdale. There we go. Peter Wilson, it actually evaporates before it reaches the sea. The fuel is a fine mist and it is evaporated. I mean, you know, it's not good, but it isn't sort of, you know, obviously if it was done at very, very, very low level, it would be a different thing, but passports are nature. This much prefers that livery to the Cargo Lux jet. Nick Gray, nearly all the fuel when dumped evaporates before it reaches the surface. 2 marks shows, 2 marks show, 380 soon. Regurgitating goods. Yes. Aviation wind picking up in Essex. Steve Vincent got a lofty 747 inbound. Peter Wilson, no. Lofty 747, 44 minutes. Jumbo has turned his nose up at you. Yeah, I mean, there have been cases where, you know, ponds have turned blue due to aviation fuel being dumped, but it's a very rare occurrence. Rob Walker, BA 380 joining the back of the stack. A380 turning final, spotter train. Aidan Campbell, yes indeed, they do deliver here, unlike Anchorage where they turn and just do a fuel stop. Well, most of them anyway. So it's just... open wide. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, MPH. Alan Dix, BA on 9. Dillis. 380 next to land after the American jet. Is that after that 737? Oh, really? That's hilarious. Oh, well, looks like I'm going to have to get a syrup. .380, ladies and gentlemen, on Her Majesty's service. Oh, sorry, on His Majesty's service. See how they let rip when they're overseas, does BA. Wouldn't do that at Heathrow. Very disappointing. Very disappointed with that Alice jet. That's a sketchy landing, was it? I didn't really notice that. A bit of Bosch. Gosh, what is that? 12 years old, that jet. Little bit across. Woody Glen, negative. The 380 is not what we're on today. We are on the 777 with American Airlines, and it says at the top there, Woody Glen, our flight home. It's pinned at the top. People miss it. People miss it. PJ read recently in Air India, Boeing 737-200 allegedly missing for 13 years, being found abandoned. Yeah, kind of old news that, VJ, but yeah, they've now removed it and sold it, I think. Yeah, sort of like fell off the radar, I guess, in terms of their books. someone said, is that 737 that we had? I don't know. Well, when was its last flight and where? Pico 7 negative, flagship livery is not happening for us today. It changed. This looks at. It's gone cold now, isn't it? Hey? Yeah, but it's probably been cooked for flipping half an hour. But yeah, but when they say picking it up, that means it's ready, doesn't it? Ian Finley saying, I see the WestJet 737 that had the collapsed undercarriage in St Martin has completed an air test. Wow. What was the details on that 737? It must have been a relatively new one, I would imagine. C-130 overhead, I'm hearing. Not seeing. Paul Skilling, £5 super chat. Thanks for a fantastic few days at Miami and love Fort Lauderdale also. I'll be catching your arrival tomorrow from Myrtle Avenue. There we go. Nice one, mate. John G, good evening to you. Thank you. A couple of times, haven't we? Saw them at Fort Lauderdale yesterday. See it. Oh look, it's got an engine. Looks like a CFM or maybe a can't see that C-130, folks, unfortunately. Mad dog chewing 15 minutes, Hodgie. Woody Glen, not really. To be honest with you, they're all much of a muchness, but I've got to say, you know, it's always a... Yeah. I mean, really, all it is like welcoming you on board, making sure that you've all buckled in, making sure that the aisles are clear, make sure that you've got all your overhead bins stowed, you've got all of this done. They've got a job to do, haven't they? And then once you've taken off, they come through with a drinks trolley. Do you want drinks, coffee, tea, little light snack, packet of whatever. And then about an hour later, you get your food. Your options on food that gets served, and then once that's done, when they come pick it up and take it away, it's all I mean, you know, it's service with a smile, I'm guessing, you know, but you've got to appreciate, you know, repeating yourself over and over again can be a little bit monotonous, can't it? Like, you know, would you like drinks, tea, coffee, you know, what have you got, blah, 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 we've got this, we've got that, da, 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 da. And then the food comes round, you know, are you having food, sir or madam? We've got this, or we've got that. If you haven't looked already, because it was, you know, on the card in front of you. But yes, we've got this, we've got that, thank you very much. Then once that's all done, everybody's eating, they go back to they go back to the back, basically. And then about 40 minutes to an hour later, they come round, collect all the whatevers, the empty dishes and the empty vats and the trash. And then off they go, and then they have a long break. Sometimes there's backup crew as well who will, but basically throughout the flight, that's it, isn't it? Unless, of course, you want something during the night, or you know, on a night flight it's different than a day flight, of course. People generally tend to buckle down and sleep or do whatever they do, and yeah, you do. Yeah. I would always suggest, you know, go on Amazon, get yourself an eye mask, because and get a 3D one as well. You know, the one with the sort of like cutouts on it. Otherwise, always recommended that, and also a good pair of noise cancelling headphones if you're if you really want to sort of like cover yourself off from everybody else. Interestingly enough, the girl that was sat behind you, Julie, was sort of like had her blanket all over her complete head and body, which is pretty cool, you know, because then you just sort of like, you know, I'm asleep, leave me alone, sort of thing. Yeah, it keeps you warm. Yeah. Is this in here? This isn't in here, is it? In a white car. Wow, look how fast this guy's taxiing, man. He's taxiing faster than my bleeding Uber delivery guy. Oh my God, 8 minutes away. No, it's just people on the railway. It's not like the flipping mainline Brighton to London to Brighton line, is it? It's just a... Screaming, I like a good packet of water. Or is it cheesy nibbles or crispy bits or something, I don't know. Little biscuits or something, I don't know. Cheesy bites or... Yeah. Pretzels, yeah. Yeah, but the good thing is that when you've got it over your head, then if you're dribbling, then nobody sees, do they? I think I might give it a try, actually. In the air, no one can see you dribble. Well, it's not that. It's not. It's just with your mouth wide open, like, you know, catching flies, sort of thing. You know. Hodgie's saying Cargolux was due out 10 minutes ago, but was 40 minutes late arriving. Southwest. I'm not hungry anymore. It's a big old piece coming out there, look. Right on the limit. What's going on? Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. No, maybe that's get that engine offed and then put that freight back on. Maybe it's just a drop off. Nothing moved. That's right. Yeah. Clark 777 changed to a 350. Yeah, that is it. Just the reverser buckets open here, folks. KLM landing on 12, 3:30. Folks, I'm eating at the moment.
you. £2 super chat, great 3 days, thanks Jerry, and Jerry, thank you Alan. There's actually an area on the Miami taxiway diagram called penalty box. CJ 788. CJ, thanks mate. $10 super chat. Love the Miami and Fort Lauderdale streams this week. Excellent as always. Thank you, my friend. Your Big Jet TV Miami stream has been brought to you by Big Jet TV members. Minutes out for the Lufty 747. Steph Bird looking like Lufty will definitely be landing on 9. Kind of always does, doesn't it? Thank you to Airtime Irish for that update.
remember.
Hello, mate.
Alright.
Nice to see you.
You too. Yeah. I'm the one who tells you when I go to Manila, I see the A380.
Oh, right. Yeah. Nice one, mate. What's your name?
Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Simon.
I'm off a Caribbean cruise.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Wow, they're crazy, those boats, man. Crazy. Are you up high or down low or in the middle?
We was in the middle.
Oh, right. Oh, you were? You've done it?
We've done it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I seen 2 days ago, but I've not had no internet.
Right, right.
And I see you come live. I'm only around the corner.
Oh, thanks, mate. Give you a couple of stickers here, fella.
We fly back from Orlando, though, on Tuesday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest though, most times it is on this runway they love to jumbo, isn't it? Most times. Anyway. Huh? Oh yeah. Oh aye. Everyone saying hey up, Simon.
What's that?
Everyone saying hey up.
Hello.
How long you were on the sea for then, mate?
7 days. Yeah.
Awesome. Was it? Lots to do, lots to keep your mind occupied, yeah?
Yeah. I've nearly done as many miles as you this year. Done like 66,000 miles. Yeah, we've been to Maldives. Wow. Philippines again.
Because you got on a flying boat in Maldives?
No, too expensive.
Yeah, right. Okay. We might be going out there. Let me get your funky sticker, mate. As soon as you've come down to say hello.
I've been queuing 2 hours to hire a car.
No! 2 hours?
2 hours.
What, at Miami?
Yeah, Miami. You know, like.
That's insane, man.
I tell my mate to listen, he watches all the time. So I'm just going to see Big Jet.
Awesome. Do you want one for him as well?
Yeah, you can do it, please. Where's Jilly?
She's back in the hotel.
All right.
Thanks for coming by, man.
Cheers, JD.
Yeah, take care. Have a good trip back.
Yeah,
when you're flying back? We're going out tonight.
Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to Manchester.
Awesome. With Virgin?
No, Aer Lingus.
Oh, really?
Oh, we've got to Dublin first.
Oh.
It's a little...
Oh, okay. Then you go through...
The propeller, what are they...
Okay, yeah, I've got you 80 yards, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lovely.
Fantastic, mate. Have a good one. Cheers, Simon. Thank you. That's nice of him, isn't it? Pop by and say hello. Yeah. Been on a cruise. 7 days on a cruise with a kid as well, so it shows it can be done. Mark Abraham, 9.99 super chat. Thank you for a wonderful 3 days. Just been brilliant as always. Epic aviation videography. Don't need a shout out either, Jerry. Appreciate what you do. Too late, Mark. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, nice. Look at this. Amerijet 767 on the push. She needs to push this way, doesn't she? Looks like she might do. Someone down there looking very... Oh, he did anyway. Oh, that's nice of him, isn't it? 66,000 miles he's done this year, mate. Wow. That's some mileage, isn't it? And when he says nearly as much as you, that is kind of... Aaron Thomas 747 on final now. Now what is this? This isn't ETA, is it? I saw a 330 through the tree and it looked blue. Oh no, Aerolinius. Jan lost power last night. It was so windy in Anchorage. Wow. Oh, Didi, look at the Dido in Briar. He's so Dido in here. .747 next in Aidan Campbell, thank you. Evening all, positive rate, a positive climb, gear up. And here she is, folks. Everyone's scrambling for the best photograph of the day. Smudge marks all over it, look. But how cool is it, man? How cool is this livery? American. We deliver. No winglets required, thank you very much. Pure freighter. Aidan Campbell at Miami. We have Metal Mickey and Boba Fett. We do. Patchy old girl, isn't she, eh? Still on runway. Yeah. Screaming Emu, Heathrow. Lufthansa rolled all the way out to the end of the runway. You can see she's broadside to us now. Broadside calling Danny boy. GXA. Thomas 747 didn't get off the runway in time. Etch Sketch told her. Oh, retro, I think that is. Yeah, sorry, Etch Sketch, retro. It is not supposed to be retro, I don't think, but it just is retro looking, isn't it? Kind of race car style, isn't it? Peeling as well. Thank you, James Taylor. Oh, she's probably not Michael Kay. I think she's just due a lick of paint, isn't she? Aero Mexico 3 Alp MPH. Not yet. Oh, Simon Carr, was it? Oh, mate, if you're listening, nice to see you, Simon. Thank you. Isn't that great? A 66,000 miler he's done. There he is. Fantastic. Another nice meeting experience with a member. Fort Lauderdale yesterday, Simon Carr today. Did you look on the invoice, Julie, on the receipt, whether they charged us for the screen removal? Is there a $350 charge on there? Have a look. Good on you, Simon, mate. Thank you so much. Flying back via Dublin, I think it is, with Aer Lingus. And then an ATR over the water. How about that? Oh, Tapare Atlas 747 freighter from Santiago, 9 minutes out. Well, interestingly enough, if I had a pair of step ladders, I'd have been able to do it myself. I could have done that. Could have done. That's how easy it is. It's not. It's just slotted in, isn't it? Anyway, just let's. Really. Are you looking, Julie? Are you looking on the receipt? Or? Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah. Brett Mayo, glad you finished the answer. No, this has been back in its box. Oh, sadly not due to age, it's just a bad model from S-Fix, nothing fits. Onto the L1011 now, my favourite. Oh, okay, so it's sort of like, it's so old, that model, that it's sort of like, I guess it's shrunk. A bit like that Braniff 747. Atlas Air 767 Starlink on that E-Jet, wow. Nice looking Aeromexico 737 next to land under the city. Yeah, oh nice. How much? Yeah. All I need to do is bring a mallet, a little wooden mallet, well not a little one, but a decent one, so I can whack it back in. Yeah. Yes. What's this with a mallet in your? It's not good, is it? How am I going to explain that one? No. Yes, it would be, yeah. But even so, it's like, you know, why has it got a mallet in it? It's easier to go down Home Depot and just buy a $5.99 mallet and a chisel. So I can get the chisel underneath it and then just oik it out. Once one's out, then Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Oh, the cargo door closing. finished doing the future pilot there. Look. Cool. Now we go. VJ at the 747 in on 8, right. Oh well. Here's the go around. Oh, it's go Global X. That looks like that guy's operating the nose there, possibly. That's where the nose operating panel is. Odette Hull, £7.47. Thanks both for a great set of overseas shows. The footage of the beautiful Atlas Queen of Florida yesterday, at Fort Lauderdale, sorry, was a highlight. Safe journey home. Thank you so much. Okay, watch for the smile here. Now that's twice this year that we've seen the nose being operated on the 747. In fact, it's one of our thumbnails from Anchorage, is it not? Big smile, big smile. Gigi's big smile, look there. And then clonk, and then rat, ching, 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 all the ratchets, all the locks, all the way around. I think there's 26 locks all the way around the nose, safety locks. Couple of little winders that just wind that nose as well, which is quite interesting. So it looks like she might be ready to go. Steph Bird, correct. Not all 747s land on 9. The 8 is I think, I wouldn't say preferable, but the Atlas operation has moved. Well, it's 747s anyway. I believe most of their operations are down at the other end of the field now, so it's sort of like it's easier for them to land that way. But they still land on 9s. Caught one earlier, which I missed on my way down here. But yeah, it's a mix. It just depends on flow, doesn't it, on what's going on. But I guess they prefer the 8s with the jumbos for Cargolux. Oh, sorry, for Atlas. Yeah, John G. Completely flush. Even difficult to pick it out unless you're up close. not the rocket launch, is it? Bloody hell. Carl Jones, been in the Lurkers Lounge. Jet behind the Cargo Lux, Copa Max. Oh really? Imagine so, yeah. International stuff as well, you know. Oh, is it? So how's the Saudi team gonna put on special flights maybe? Alan Q, yeah, the belugas are oh, retro. It's going to be hot though, isn't it, mate? That'll be blooming hot, that will. Imagine playing in that heat. Aidan Campbell diver in 30 minutes. L1's still open on the Cargo Lux, so waiting for that to close. Simon. A bit like Lufthansa's old livery, yeah. Something, it's like there's something that I can't put me finger on it in a funny sort of way with that livery. It's kind of a mix of all sorts of things, really. Hector Ruiz, 7 Air Cargo in from Havana. This is a good little only just recently got their license, not these guys, but
7 Air Cargo. Okay, Amerijet 767 divert. Yeah, that's likely to go in on yeah, on 8s, I would imagine. Oh, L1 is closed on the Cargo Lux 747. Here we go. Going Loco has gifted 5 channel memberships. Thanks, Going Loco. Bobby Fitzsimmons, when speaking of aircraft engine that says noise reducing chevrons on the housing, what does that mean? Good question, Bobby. Well, that is the engines that you see on this Cargo Lux, for example. Oh, no, she's a 400. If you look on the Dreamliner and look on the 747-8 Intercontinental jet with the GENX engines, the chevrons, which some people call them the pastry cutters. The back of the engine cowl has segments, a cut, a shape at the back of it, like a pastry cutter. All the way around, it's supposed to reduce noise, which it does. Don't get me wrong, it does reduce noise. However, it's been since it was introduced, it's been found that it creates drag. So it's trading off sound for drag. Well, that's not what it was supposed to do. They didn't obviously realise that it created drag. Obviously, there's 7 Cargo. Like it. So it's got 3 7s on it, 777, isn't it? Very much like the 711 font. I'm going to keep saying that every time. But yeah, so, oh, hello, look. There you go. Here's an example of the chevron engine. El Al's Dreamliner going out of this runway. This will be nice. So it's supposed to reduce the engine noise, not so much when it's on the ground, but more so at altitude. But what it actually does is create a marginal amount of drag, which reduces the efficiency of the efficiency, i.e. fuel burn of the aircraft. So unintentionally trading off sound, but increasing drag, I think. Lovely old cargo jet coming out. Well, I say it's cargo jet, but it's sort of like a hybrid. It's got a cargo jet tail on it. LATAM winglets. So I think, I don't know which is which, to be honest with you. Straight out for this Dreamliner. Listen to how
quiet the spool up is on there. Well, it might not be actually. Fishing with Mr. W, £5 super chat. Still here, mate. There's your chevron, pastry cutters, whichever way you want to describe it. Up speed of it, wings already starting to flex, and then right at the rotate point you get that maximum deflection. She'll run long though, won't see her rotate, I wouldn't have thought. Oh well, there we go. Lovely old thing. Almost looks at X. I don't know. Chris Humphrey, runway 09. Chris Humphrey, have been to Anchorage recently. Indeed we have. And yes sir, Chris, if you are a first class, well actually no, yeah, any member can watch the Anchorage streams now. Go and check them out. Chris, I've got to say, make sure you get some provisions in, because you might be quite busy watching them. Next one from Simon, change of hat direction for JD. Chris Humphreys. I find Anchorage fascinating. In a Malta Hilton all-exclusive for another week to have plenty of time. So I have plenty of time to enjoy Anchorage. I love watching the cargo planes. Oh yeah, knock yourself out, mate. Oh man, I love that shot. Good afternoon to you, tuning in from Sweden. Oh, I'll tell you what, this could be epic, folks. I was actually thinking about Anchorage this morning and how the one little thing that escaped us was the top runway left to right operations that we didn't get with the aircraft going out. It's always super when we have that going left to right top runway up by the Atlas stands. John G, take care. Roseanne, no. That's funny, yes, yes. Gordon Freeman. Mind you. Oh, look at that funky shot. That's going in 8, right. More than 747, thank you. Now, come on, girl. Turn right. Turn right. Come on. Come on. Turn right. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, no, don't go left. Oh, no. No. Yes, good girl. There we go. And it's a 400 as well, man. Okay, I'm going to shut my gob now and let you listen to these beautiful engines. Oh, look. It's nice. Saab 340. Oh man, what have you got on this thing? The RB211s, are they? You know what? I think they are. Are these RB211s? Sort of look about them. CF6, maybe CF6 actually. Yeah, they're a bit too skinny on the back. I think they're CF6, maybe even Pratt & Whitney's. Sometimes catch you out. CF6, I'm pretty sure. RB211 doesn't have that gap. Goes all the way back. So it's one single cowl, goes all the way back. Oh, but folks, these things are going to sing. They're going to sing, I can tell you. And that will probably go in on 12 anyway. Thank you, Nicholas Twist CF6 80C2s. This one, mate. Right, folks, we're going to make this the last one. Can I just say a big thank you to everybody, all my members who've joined me these last three days in Miami and that great trip to Fort Lauderdale yesterday. Thank you to Miami for supplying us such great action. Thanks to Ricky at the Blue Lagoon. Thanks for everybody who stopped by to say hello. Simon, thank you just now coming and saying hello. And who was it yesterday, Julie? What were their names? Alex, oh, Justin and Nick. Justin and Nick yesterday. Great to see you fellas. And yeah, we have seen some great stuff. The DC-8, of course, yesterday's Atlas Airjet going out amongst all the amazing footage that we've watched throughout the 3 days. It's been great. We're flying back tonight, not leaving till around about 10 o'clock tonight. But obviously got to prep everything, get everything packed up, and sort of well, just relax. Yeah, decompress and wind down. Yeah, because you are constantly on a high, literally, and then once you, hopefully it's going to be good for a good night's sleep on the jet tonight, because we landed around about midday tomorrow, so going to be able to get a good night's sleep on the jet, and midday arrival tomorrow means sort of like, you know, a nice early evening tomorrow night, and then back into the action on Tuesday. There you have it, folks. Thank you, Miami. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you back in London. Take it easy, folks. Fading it? Okay, am I just turning it off, am I? Okay. All right. See you later, folks.